Hello, my beautiful besties, and welcome to another music reaction. This next song is from one of the most talented singer-songwriters ever. Of course, it's the great John Denver. This one is called Back Home Again. It's a live rendition. It was chosen by my patron, Catherine Dorney. Let's go check this out.
There's a storm across the valley, clouds are rolling again. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulders. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away, and the whining of his wheels just makes it colder. He's an hour away from riding on your prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road are barely gone. There's a fire softly burning and supper's on the stove. It's the light in your eyes that makes him warm. Sing it with me. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, hey, it's good to be back home again.
When I first saw the title, I thought maybe it was a cover to that song by Willie Nelson. But I think I'm not sure if that's Back Home Again or Back on the Road Again, something. Anyway, I thought it was. And then he started singing and I'm like, okay, it's not, it's another song. It's beautiful. It reminds me of that song, the sentiments are kind of close, and both men, as you know, great singer-songwriters, play the acoustic guitar, got beautiful tones and distinct sounds to them. So I can see a connection here. I really like this. The voice that he sings this with, I don't know, even though he's singing about a good thing, because he wants to get back home again for various reasons that we all want to. But I don't know, it just makes me kind of like sad. I cannot explain it. Maybe because I know what happened to the guy, I don't know. But the tone of his voice here, it just makes me feel very melancholic. I can't explain that. I don't know. But it's beautiful. I love to see this guy sing, Mr. Denver. Beautiful voice, beautiful tone, and unusual to see him without those glasses. He looked different to me. But good stuff. Let's go hear some more.
Yes, hey, it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell you. Honey, how do you spend your time? Tell me what's the latest thing the neighbors say. And your mother called last Friday. Sunshine made her cry, and you felt the baby move just yesterday. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Yes, it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, hey, it's good to be back home again. Oh, the time that I can't lay this tired old body down. Feel your fingers feather soft upon me. The kisses that I live for, the love that might smile away, the happiness that living thing I know of, just spending time with you. It's the little things that make a house a home.
I thought the feeling would get better, and the more I heard the song, the more, I'll get into like a happy mood, and mode. But the more he sang about those beautiful things, what he misses and why he's glad to be back home, the sadder it makes me. And I think I got it figured out. I think it's because subconsciously I realized that, he wasn't going to get those things again, and that life that he loved so much, he was deprived of it at a very, very young age. I think that's why, I have that feeling. It's just weird, because it was almost as if I was like listening to a song about somebody who passed away, as opposed to somebody who's been away from home and who's come home to all those good things. Very, very strange one, but it was bothering me. But now, at least I know why I feel that way. So I feel much better in a weird way. I think I'm in my weird mode today. I don't know. But that is a gorgeous song, beautiful lyrics. I just feel so much for his wife, man, because can you imagine if by chance she's like somewhere, out in public one day and this song just starts to play? That's a whole month destroyed, man. So sad. Let's hear some more. I don't want to get into no sadness stuff here. Maybe it's too late, actually.
Brings me, it's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. It's the little things that make a house a home. Like a fire softly burning and supper on the stove, and the light in your eyes, it keeps me warm. You sing it for me.
Wow.
Back home again, you know it is. Sometimes this whole farm feels like a long lost friend of mine. Hey, it's good to be back home again. I said, hey, it's so good to be back home again.
Beautiful song. That really made me sad, guys, I swear. John Denver, I think I have to stay away from that man's songs, because this is not the first time that is happening to me when I listen to John Denver. I think one of the worst ones that does that to me when I listen to Jet Plane. Oh, gosh. The whole day, I just get in this like not so good mood, I'm just like on a downer when I hear that song, and I love the song. That's the crazy thing about it. But that's music for you, right? Evokes emotions, and sometimes not necessarily the emotion that you want it to evoke, but it does evoke emotions still. I enjoy that. Even though it almost made me cry, I did enjoy it. It was beautiful. When he got the crowd, the audience to sing along with him, that was so beautiful. They were like in perfect key. The timing was right, and it just sounded as if they were like on record with him. It was beautiful moments. I really enjoyed that one. Hope you guys were singing along at home as well. Maybe the voices are not so wonderful, but it doesn't matter. It's the thought that counts. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give the video a big like for me. Many thanks to you for that. If you found the channel today for the first time, welcome on board. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed yourself enough to come back again. It's Harry. Stay cool, stay safe, Stay beautiful in your hearts and soul. And I'll see you all next stop. Take care. Bye bye.